Welcome to the John Grdina classroom, where today's lesson is on fasting and prayer. So to preface, I went on a 3-day fast, and I wasn't going to speak about it, but after prayer and counseling with the Lord, He told me to tell you what He told me. So I've been journaling this year. I've been blessed to have been given a remarkable tool. It's called Remarkable, no pun intended, from my friend Daniel. And it has allowed me to really have a much stronger relationship with God by journaling and allowing Him to speak to me and let the words just flow from Him, from His divine hand. So without further ado, I'm going to read what He wrote me during this fast. So it began on Tuesday or Monday night was my last day of eating, and today is Friday. So I'll just tell you where it began on actually. The Lord said to me, I am making all things new again in you, John. Your fasting will bring forth new changes in your body. For too long, you have shoved food down your system, causing stress and chaos. During this fast, cling to me. Your soul will be magnified as your body looks for nutrition. Remember, my son, this purification process is not only to restore your body, but more importantly, to bring forth a radical shift in doing my will here on this earth. Remember to call upon my name and to hold fast to my righteous right hand. So that was 2 days ago, a second day of my fast. Then yesterday was my last day of the fast, and the Lord spoke to me again. John, my obedient son, this fast of 3 days was meant to heal you and to slow you down. You are a great person who gives so much of your time to help others, but it's time to focus on the main mission, which is the harvesting of souls. See, coaching is a beautiful way to mentor kids, but I need you not to mentor them, but to be a leader for men and women and prepare them for my son's return. Everything is set in place for the Antichrist to come to power. So that means revival like you have never witnessed will occur. See, I'm setting you up with specific people to help you become a great leader on this journey. I'll also bless you with money so you can connect with people and have the Harvest of Souls farm. I can't wait for that. Continue to have faith and believe in my mission for you. So yesterday night, I broke my fast and had dinner with my family. And then this morning, I spoke to the Lord. I won't share that part. I just want you to know that I was very thankful and I'm looking for some insight of where He's moving me in a new direction. So I got home today after work and I did some prayer time. And He led me to 3 verses in the Bible, which I think are very important. Again, everything has to go with the Bible. The first verse is from Ezra 8:23. We fasted and petitioned our God about this, and He answered our prayer. The second verse comes from Daniel 9:3. So I turned to the Lord God and pleaded with Him in prayer and petition, in fasting and in sackcloth and ashes. Beautiful verse. And the last one's from Matthew 6:18, which many of you probably do know. Let it not be obvious to others that you are fasting, but only to your Father who is unseen. And your Father who sees what is done in secret will reward you. After I went to these verses in the Bible, I just allowed the Lord, this is something I've been working on, is letting the Lord speak to me through words. And God speaks to everyone differently. Sometimes I could hear Him not audibly, but I could hear His voice. And when I do have that opportunity, the best method for me is just to write it down. So that's something I've been really doing this year, and it's been beautiful, this process. So I'll read you what He wrote just recently, actually probably like 15 minutes ago. Again, I did not want to do this, but He told me to be obedient to what He has called me to do. John, resetting your system that I designed must be done from time to time to purify and cleanse yourself from the impurities of this world. Being obedient to my calling to fast shows that I can trust you with the coming responsibilities that I have for you. The completion of this fast also birthed a new task for you to help the kingdom here on earth. You, my child, must navigate this new journey with caution and adherence to my voice. There will be tremendous gains to take territory back from the enemy. What was made for evil will not be used for my good. Continue to showcase my love for all people and let them know that I am coming soon, and to have the oil in their lamps filled by prayer and building their relationship with me daily. I am a loving God, but when my people reject me, I will not open my arms to their idols, which are phones, lust, drugs, and binging. If I am just the scraps in their lives, my doors to heaven will be closed. But this is where you and many other leaders in the church and street pastors are there to spread the good news that my son came down to deliver them from their sins. And by his death and resurrection, all can be saved, but they must remove the scales from their eyes and the wax from their ears. They must be able to hear my word. And they must also continue to pray and act in obedience of the way my son walked the earth. Love everyone. Do not judge and show them unconditional love. Continue your mission, John, and draw everyone to my sacred heart. So beautiful when the Lord speaks like that to me. So the message today is really a wake-up call for all of us. And the fast that I went through, and I'll tell you actually a little bit about it, was I had no intention of doing a 3-day fast. Not at all. But I didn't feel well in my stomach, to be honest, on Sunday. And then Monday, I just decided, okay, I'm going to eat a little bit. And then I just said, no, I'm not going to eat on Tuesday. And on Tuesday, I was on TikTok. I'll just be honest what happened. And I don't scroll long, just so everyone's aware. And the first video that popped up was this girl, and she talked about her 3-day fast and about how to be obedient to listening to the Lord. And when you do a 3-day fast of, again, the cleansing spiritually, it's the most important thing, the cleansing of your spirit, and to understand that fasting is biblically based and how important it is for us mentally, physically, and spiritually to do a reset for a real cleansing for all three of those entities of our spheres that God has given to us. So I just said, you know what? I'm going to be obedient, just like this girl, and I'm going to follow through with doing a 3-day fast. So day one was the hardest. The second day, not as bad. Just so to be clear, my fast was water and black coffee only in the morning. Black coffee only in the morning, so I wouldn't get a terrible migraine. And it's allowable. There's no sugar, no milk, nothing like that. So day three was actually better. I felt strong. It was unbelievable. And I really didn't want to break my fast, but my daughter had her last game for lacrosse and family wanted to have a family meal. So I broke it and I was in accordance with the fast for 72 hours. Everything slowed down for me, even my eating, just everything in my life. I've been going at such a velocity of do. And God really wanted me to take a pause and listen to what my mission is. And this platform has allowed me to do that. It's to spread the good news. You know, I like God told me his son is coming, Jesus Christ is coming. And to be obedient to him is just to share this information. And it's not to be scared. It's just to be aware and to have your lamps full with the oil means you do have to be in a relationship with God. And you should want to have a relationship with God, and you should be aware of where you're spending your time, and you should be aware of the sins you're committing. It's a cleansing period. He's going to separate the sheep from the goats. And when this happens, you don't want to be on the wrong side. And it's not to scare you, it's just to make you aware. This is the spiritual world is so much more real than the flesh. And when we live in the spirit and in truth, we live with divinity. We live with a heavenly experience. So I'm just a vessel. I've been blessed with the gift to speak. My name's John. I know my parents named me that, not knowing, maybe they did, I don't know, that I would be able to speak the word with truth and with conviction, because it is, as we say in Latin, veritas. John 14:6, I am the way, the truth, and the life. That's what Jesus said. So today, I'm not asking you to fast. I'm just telling you a story, and I'm telling you what God told me, and I'm just trying to be obedient to him. Again, this is nothing about me. This is just the journey that I have been given, the mission that he has given me. It's a large mission, and I need support. I'm not going to lie to you. I don't feel overwhelmed by it, but I trust in God. So the message for you, besides sharing the information of fasting and prayer, is just spend some time with him. That's all he wants. Spend some quality time with him, and be aware of the time that you spend on other things of this world, because they're meaningless. It's a vapor. So I'm praying for you. I know that I love you. If you ever need anything, just please reach out to me. Multiple ways to do that. And I hope you connect with the Lord. There's nothing more that he wants than for you to run into his arms in that sweet embrace. So go do that now. if you like this or would like to share this with somebody who you feel that would need this, just share with them. I would appreciate it. Not me, just I know the Lord would, and that's the big thing. It's the ripple effect of spreading the good news. So if that's what you could do, great. If not, it's okay. Just continue to know that I love and support you. And if there's anything I do, let me know. All right, everyone. Be blessed by the best. Peace.